This is Life with Lana, and right here in my office, Advanced Aesthetics, we are prepping for the holidays. And I'm gonna show you one of the coolest things that is now the latest and the best for the season offer is the microneedling facial with the esposomes. The esposomes, this is a pure DNA from salmon, it's a salmon DNA extracted. So one of the most anti-aging natural serums that you can actually penetrate and inject into the skin to see amazing results with just one treatment. So if you are getting ready for the holidays and want to look nice and glowing, impress your relatives, your friends, your boyfriend, or your husband, so this is the things to do. You can do multiple of them if you, of course, want to look even more gorgeous. But with one treatment, you can get amazing glowing results. So let's get it started, and I'll show you how. So obviously, the first thing we're going to do is cleanse the skin so it's nice and super, super clean. And I use my glowing, amazing smelling cleanser. While we're cleansing your skin, just want to make sure everything's out from the skin. So my client have a little bit of makeup. When my clients actually have makeup, what do? We double cleanse. So that's why skin is perfectly prepped for the next step. And just a little bit more of the same cleanser. I use tiny bit because it's very, very concentrated and it has enzymes, so it's exfoliating same way. When I do more invasive treatments, I don't usually do chemical peels or super exfoliating products because we don't need to compromise the skin even more. We just need to prep it the right way so it bounces right back after microneedling. Second step, I'm using a super brightening pads with Bonavi Pro because we just double cleanse, but you'll be amazed how much oils and probably makeup still left on the skin. And especially if we're doing something more invasive and want to get into the pores and do the skin rejuvenation, I love those pads. They remove every single little bit of it, of the dirt and oils and everything shouldn't be in the skin. So just gently pat the skin, and you'll see in a second how amazing this product actually cleans the skin, and then it disinfects her skin. And my client have a couple little pimples on her chin, so that will kill the bacteria and make all these pimples goes away pretty much overnight. I love those pads. I'm using them myself every single day, especially at night after the whole working day. I cleanse my skin and then I use those pads, and it's always amazed me how much you can actually see what's left in the skin. And you saw me double cleansing, right? So that's why it's so important to clean, exfoliate, double cleanse, especially after a full working day. So now the skin is so looking nice and yummy and glowing already, and I'm ready for the next step. I start first with my blue peptides and the pink peptides that have 24 karat gold in there. So that way we do the first surface of hydration. And it brings like a nice pH balance back. And skin will be nice, soft, and ready for our S01E02. You don't need to use a lot of the peptides, just a tiny bit. That's my first serum that I like to apply before I'm gonna start my microneedling. There's so many this microbladings, microneedlings, micro exfoliations, microabrasions. A lot of different words starts with micro. But today we're doing microneedling with actually 24 karat gold needles. There's 12 needles and they made of 24 karat gold. Do you know why 24 karat gold is actually important? I'm using here in my treatment a lot of different golds. I have chemical peel 24 karat gold, I have serums, I have moisturizers. 24 karat gold, it's actually one of the oldest and latest beauty secrets that Cleopatra even used them before, because gold contains anti-inflammatory ingredients that helps the skin to restore and calm down inflammation, redness, helps with multiple different things. It's kind of like a multitasking mineral that helps even with anti-aging and glowing and brings the skin back to life. So now, beside that, we're using copper peptides with 24 karat gold, and even the microneedling with the 24 karat gold. And now we're gonna infuse the exosomes. It's a DNA, salmon DNA, one of the latest and the best things that you can use. Now it's the newest thing, beside the PRP that used to be more like in 2014. I remember how I started doing PRP. PRP, it's one of the older microneedling systems that we used to use before. It's the platelets-rich plasma, where I used to extract from client's arm, like literally do phlebotomy, and then centrifuge it in a device and separate red cells from the white cells and microneedle the white cells. But study shows that you have to be no older than 23, 25 years old to actually contain 1,000 milligram of platelets in your blood. Otherwise, you're pretty much shooting blanks. And we start noticing some people would see okay results, some good results, and some don't see much of the results. So, and now 2022, of course, the technology improves, the beauty improves, everything always gets better and more advanced. And I'm working with one of the best labs. It's actually from Korea, and they developed S01E02. S01E02, it's actually the higher level of the platelets-rich plasma, because with S01E02, they are so natural, very, very strong, and they get in the skin and give you results much more faster than your own platelets, unless you are younger than 25 years old. So, and that's why I like the salmon DNA. So it's perfect treatment for before holidays, before any nice occasions, weddings, or anything that you're trying to boost the skin very quick and get your glow, or if you just want to stay beautiful and glowing even without occasion, that would be the nice way to get your skin back faster. So now you ready for the next step? I like to use a syringe so I don't miss not even a drop of it, because it's so good and it's actually expensive, so we do not want to miss not even one drop of it. Then I take the needle, and now we're ready to apply. So just very, very gently. I like to use one area at a time. We'll start with the forehead. I apply very, very good amount on her forehead. And this is one of my very good devices, MesoTouch Plus, and I actually have a LED light on there as well. So her skin is very sensitive. So to begin with, I start with 0.5 millimeters as a needle depth. So it's not too painful because the forehead is very sensitive and the skin is much, much thinner. So let's start on the forehead. And just do very nice gentle passes. It feels a little ticklish. Depending on the skin, if your client is a little bit older, 40 and up, you can do like multiple 2-3 passes. If somebody a little bit younger, one pass is usually enough. But as long as you see the product is getting deeper into the skin and everything is penetrated, that's enough of passes. And now let's continue to the rest of the skin. For the side of the skin, I will adjust the millimeters, just going slightly more up to 1 millimeter. Very, very gently around the eye area. You do not want to get too close to the eye area. If you're getting closer to the eye area, minimize the microneedling depth to 0.5 so you don't get any bruising or anything like uncomfortable for the client. Skin gets slightly little pinkish. This is very good. How are you feeling? Is it painful? Voila. Okay, now this part is done. Last part, we're using CBD mask and 24 karat gold mask for the neck. So after the microneedling, you can already see skin looks so amazing and plumpy. It's just like slightly pink. That's exactly what we're looking for. So it's just reaction going on. So cells repairing and getting that glow up. Wrinkles are gone, skin looks nice and smooth, and we're just putting CBD anti-aging mask and CBD mask. This is my own mask that I created especially after invasive procedures. So this is so cool to use after microneedling, after laser resurfacing, or just after a facial, or even home. This is like one of the coolest things. So I use this mask after microneedling to get that slight redness off. So we'll leave this for about 15 minutes and see how skin will be looking already so nice, smooth, and rejuvenated. So I usually apply with this cover up and then just take this cover off. That way it stays right in place. Just like this. For the neck purposes, we're doing a 24 karat gold. We do not want to leave the neck behind. I want to give some love as well. So, and remember what I said about the 24 karat gold? So this is luxury treatment as well. And that's how you want to be treated for the holidays, like Cleopatra yourself. If you're an esthetician and you're working in your magic room, how do you finish final mask? Do you just leave it on the skin and waiting for like 15 to 20 minutes to penetrate? Or you want to do something more magical when your mask works just like an injection? So I can show you what I do. I actually use my silver microcurrent mask. You can use this mask literally on any type of mask, as long it's like a sheet mask on the skin, not the creamy base. So what do you want to do? After you're done with the treatment, facial, laser, whatever you did in the room, and you finishing your treatment, you do want to put this magic. So it's a silver microcurrent mask that you're applying right on top of it. And it feels nice and smooth. Your client won't even feel it, as long as just the maybe weight of it. I usually secure it with a band so it doesn't move. And then we have a second patch, which is like positive, negative. That way she is connected. And this is the Derma Technology device. It's a microcurrent super smart device that have 7 different functions on it. Today on her, after microneedling, I want to put it on deep. So deep means pretty much like an injection. And we're gonna set up the strength. I use on 3, one of the strongest one for skin, and now she is on. This is the final, very cool, pretty much medical treatment without using any injections, needles, or something uncomfortable. Mask is activating underneath the mask and getting all the ingredients going right into the dermis. So it's like soothing, softening, activating, and her skin will be much more bounced and promoting collagen and elasticity at the same time. So you're killing 2 birds at the same time. You're penetrating the mask, but much more efficient way instead of just sitting and waiting for 15 minutes. So if you want to learn more about it, I do the training here at Advanced Aesthetics and teach how to do all these steps and magics in your room so you can bring it to your own spa and provide all these luxury services. And last part, we're using cell fusion. This is the stem cells with Korean company that I use, and multivitamins. So her skin is still open, and we're just following up with the final products. So this is the final essence after the microneedling. So her skin is still repairing, and she is not touching that skin for 24 hours. After microneedling procedure, her redness is pretty much subsides. We just have slightly little pink tone to the skin, which is absolutely beautiful. So that means her skin is healthy, rejuvenating, and bouncing back from microneedling. And the final part is the lifting cream with the cell fusion stem cells. And just we're taking slightly little bit. We don't want to put too much. And just cover final part, so we're keeping all the moisture in the skin, and we didn't wash anything off. Everything that we applying stays on the skin and continue working through the dermis, goes deep into the cells, and continue working that magic. So that's how you do the microneedling with the salmon DNA. Very nice. Would be a gift for somebody if you're not sure what to give your loved ones. Believe me, every woman would love this. We have gift certificates here. If you're an esthetician and you're watching this and you would like to do this in your treatment room, we do monthly trainings as well. And for my beautiful ladies who is watching this now, and you would like to come for Christmas and get this luxury treatment and look so glowing and plumpy and yummy and have that skin is so gorgeous, we are here at Advanced Aesthetics right in West Springfield. So thank you for watching Life with Lana, and I'll see you in the next episode.